Now let's shift our focus to China. A new controversy has erupted involving Foxconn. It is the world's largest assembler of iPhones. Chinese authorities have detained 4 Foxconn employees. They worked in the company's Zhengzhou plant. And what are the charges? Well, local authorities are silent over these arrests. Taiwan's government has criticized the move. It has termed these detentions as quite strange. Foxconn is a Taiwanese company, but most of its manufacturing happens in China. Tensions between China and Taiwan have been growing for a while, and it appears that Foxconn is now caught in the crossfire. Here's a report.
In China, it's dangerous to get too rich. This argument was made by a piece in the Financial Times. It created quite a stir. It showed how famed Chinese billionaires like Jack Ma and Colin Huang found themselves in the crosshairs of Chinese law enforcement. In Xi Jinping's China, businesses have a target on their back. And the latest victim is Foxconn. Yes, the company that makes iPhones for Apple. 4 employees of Foxconn are in detention. Reports say these workers are Taiwanese, but they worked in China's Zhengzhou, where Foxconn has one of its biggest plants. The arrests appear to be suspect. The charges against these employees are a bit vague, like misappropriation of funds and breach of trust. But Foxconn says these workers did nothing wrong. Foxconn suffered no losses. Neither were any of its interests harmed. Then why are these employees arrested? Taiwan has already termed these arrests as strange. But this crackdown fits a pattern. Several Taiwanese workers have gone missing in China this year. Since January, at least 77 such incidents have been reported. Often these victims end up facing charges of fraud, and the fate of these cases remains unknown. But Taipei has been increasingly expressing concerns. Taiwan's government has issued a series of warnings advising all Taiwanese people to not travel to the mainland. Just like Foxconn, several Taiwanese businesses depend on the mainland. They have significant business interests in China, and they often pick professionals from Taiwan to run the business operations in the mainland. Any other country would view foreign workers as assets, but increasingly, China views these professionals as threats. Under Xi Jinping's watch, Chinese authorities have launched a sweeping crackdown on foreign businesses. The reason? National security. Taiwanese workers are easy targets in China. Beijing claims Taiwan is not an independent territory, but part of China. It views supporters of Taiwan's independence as separatists. Beijing has even threatened to execute them. But it's not just the Taiwanese. Since last year, Chinese officials have raided a number of foreign firms. Again, they invoked vague Chinese laws for this. Most accusations revolve around data, intellectual property, and of course, national security. This can't just be a coincidence. Foreign businesses should see the writing on the wall as it becomes increasingly unsafe to operate in China.
Firstpost decodes the U.S. election. Explains how America chooses its president. Your primer on the race to the White House. Everything you need to know about how America votes and its global implications. U.S. Election Explained. Every Monday and Thursday only on Firstpost.